Hey everybody, welcome to Slow News Week, where we bring you the best news with the worst jokes. Legal sports gambling has been taking the world by storm. As I'm sure you've noticed if you've watched literally any sporting event in the past year, several NFL players have been suspended for violating the league's anti-gambling policy. This means they were either gambling at the team facility or while on the road in a team hotel. Although I think any of these players would take getting suspended over what happened to one of these players. Reportedly, they have lost $8 million gambling over the past year. This is one of the few times that us average Joes can look at the actions of a professional athlete and say, yeah, I could do that. Speaking of gambling, sportsbook betonline.ag has provided us with a new level of degeneracy when they announced that they will allow users to bet on the Special Olympics. But I don't know if this feature is working because every time I try to open up this section on my app, it just auto plays a video of my family crying and begging me to stop gambling. These targeted ads are getting out of hand. Speaking of degeneracy, live streaming platform Kick has offered streamer XQC a $100 million contract. Kick.com is funded by the Saudi government through their parent company EasyGo. A lot of people are saying that this whole Kick streaming service is an attempt by the Saudi government to clean up their image through sports washing, where they'll sign either a sport personality or in this case an esports personality to give them some good press. And that's something that we here at Wicked Get Everything think is very wrong. But for $100 million, we could think that it's a complicated situation, and really, who are we to judge? We reached out to current Kick streaming star Aiden Ross to give his comments on the story, and he told us to kill ourselves. So, in inspiring news, a British billionaire is currently missing near the wreck of the Titanic after the submarine that he was in lost contact with the surface. We're putting missing in quotes because, some of you might be upset that we're filing this under inspiring news, and maybe you're right. Maybe he was the first billionaire in history to earn his fortune in a not fucked up way. But I'm kidding. Of course, this whole situation is very tragic. If only these waters had established a pattern of killing rich people who are on an expensive cruise. America's been hacked. Russian cybercriminals have hacked U.S. intelligence agencies, which probably means there's an exasperated intern in Washington right now saying, "Oh, no, Mr. Biden, there's not hot singles in your area. Please do not click on that ad again." GILF stands for grandfathers. I'd like to, you know what? Let's just move on to the next news story. We're back in the ocean, alone, adrift in the dark abyss. And that's because orcas destroyed our boat. That's right, another species has finally had enough of our shit. Orcas have already sunk 3 boats in Europe, and they're teaching other members of their species how to do it. As for why the orcas are doing this, theories range from one of the orcas was hurt and they're seeking revenge to it's just kind of fun to sink rich people's boats. And honestly, I gotta side with the orcas here. It would be fun to sink rich people's boats. We hope you liked this first episode of Slow News Week. If you liked it, subscribe, follow for more. We're on all kinds of social media. Subscribe to our main channel, Wicked Everything, and we'll see you in the next one.